Chadwick McCauley, Corbin McCauley, go to Clemson University. Outside of the classroom, the student life is pretty good. You know, you have the football games, you have the basketball games, and you know they have stuff like Rock the John at the beginning of the year for the basketball season. You have more people here, so the campus life, they have more activities, have things to do outside of class. We got transfer canceled. We've got all kind of activities just to, you know, that a bigger school would have opposed to a smaller school. They have mission transition for the new students coming in, so you get a better feel for how the Clemson really works, how the academics work here versus the school you left from. So they make it really easy to train. At a small school like Anderson, you have that one-on-one communication with your professor. Here, you have that one-on-one, but the professor has more students, so you don't get the extra time you do when I was at Anderson, where I could go and see somebody, see a professor after class or see a professor during office hours. You know, you have a smaller group of kids, so you don't have that many people kind of fighting to get in there and talk to the professor. Where at Clemson, there's a bigger population, so you may go into walk into a professor's room, and they may have like 2 or 3 other students, or 10 students already in there, waiting to talk to them. Thing by transferring over to get what I pay for, I did it, and it's mostly for track reasons too. Coming into Clemson with you have that bigger competition, and the bigger competition and just the hype and the feeling of a big time school. Yeah, I think every student athlete dreams of that. But the academic side is good too, because like he said, we're top 20 nationwide school, so they put a very good emphasis on academics and athletics. For me, the balance is kind of that.
Mitchell Herring.
I'm Blake Crooks. Josh Ridenauer. I go to Anderson University. I don't do a whole lot on campus. I hang out with a few of my friends, but I don't get out too much, so it's pretty quiet for me. Campus dies on the weekend. You can pan out to the parking lot over here, and it's pretty empty.
Relax, like on the weekends, there's really no one here. And then during the week, there's the occasional event, but there's not really much going on ever.
Attend things that I'm interested in. There are some opportunities that we have to do things like if we have a writer come speak or an artist come do a show, I go to those things, but I'm really selective about what I attend.
We have the weekly chapel, which we're required to go to. We have a very limited cultural experience programs that we're required to go to, and then we have social events which seem to be focused towards like the same group of people over and over, but I sometimes go to.
The benefit is the interaction you get with the faculty. I think you'll have your friend groups no matter where you go to school, but being able to work really closely with the faculty is why I am at Anderson and why I've chosen to go to Anderson. So I think that's the biggest benefit that a smaller school offers.
The student-teacher relationship, like you don't have to fight to have a conversation with your teacher, find them. They're usually in their office and they have time to talk to you. And then during classes, you can, like, class sizes are very small, so you don't have much of a problem trying to get more help in class.
I would have gone to a larger school because I feel like I would have been prepared for the real world. I'm about to go to graduate school and I'm looking at the things that I'm having to do to get in and the registration, and I feel like Anderson did not prepare me for that. I feel like if anything they prepared me for a larger school. Well, they prepared me for a similar, smaller school to continue a Christian education, but that's not what I'm going into. And I look at the kids that I'm in class with and I'm like, you guys are not gonna make it. I'm barely making it, and I hope you guys end up working at a Baptist Courier or something.
I feel like being at a religious institution, a smaller school, our experiences here are very limited.
When you come into college, it's difficult for somebody who's never been in that setting before, but it kind of gives you a feel. A smaller school kind of gives you a feel of a community. And then if you move up, you still have that basis of a smaller school going to college and knowing what they expect of you. And because they pretty much expect the same thing, they expect you to do great work. Regardless of where you go or what you do, every college expects you to do great work. And so being at a smaller school could benefit somebody, and it all comes down to what you like, your personality, how you feel, and for me, I thought a smaller school would benefit me more, but I feel like now that I feel like I've enjoyed a bigger school, and it feels like it's more fit for me. So it just depends on your specific personality, your specific needs and wants.